Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Chris ICT at TV, and I'm Christian Rosaria. Today I will show you on how to use the Google Jamboard. It's also the effective way that the teacher will also use this to present something to the students, and also the students will use this when he or she will be going to have the presentation that without taking away and back to the desktop and go to the Microsoft Word, but this way the Google Jamboard will have an access for the students or the teachers to do this, since this will be an important way. They can do this in a cell phone, in a personal computer, or in a tablet, because this Google Jamboard is very accessible as managed by the Google. And today, let's jump to the PC and let's have a good time watching and listening. Hope you will enjoy. Please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates. So today, we'll now be going to the Google Jamboard. So how to access Google Jamboard first is we'll have to go with this. So you have in the search bar, you can have here Google Jamboard. So there are three ways to go with it. So you can have it jamboard.google.com. You can have this, or you can go directly to the URL and type jamboard.google.com, and the other one is to access Google Jamboard through having this in a Google Meet. So if you want to know about how to access Google Meet, you can have it in my previous videos on how to access Google Meet, and I have to put this in the description below. So I can still see here whiteboard. This Google Jamboard. So you can still have it here, but before that, let's have first how to access Google Jamboard in having this. So we have here Jamboard. So you have to click here New. So we have here, as you click this plus sign here, you could see this what we call as Jamboard. So we have here, we have here text box. So if you want to have a text box and you are presenting and you don't want to go back, because if you want to let the students see it visibly, not in the chat box, you can use the Google Jamboard. For example, you can have here, welcome to Chris ICT and TV. You can still have it, you can adjust, you can still do it in your way. I love it. So you can have also, if you want to pin and you want to let the students, you have to highlight. For example, if it's in English and you want to say to the students, what do you see on the screen right now? Is it a complete sentence or not? Then you will have to let the students. And also, is it the start with a capital letter, sentence? You can have it. You have a period. So in that way, you can have it as your way to let your students identify such way. So we can have the colored one, and you can erase it. Okay. So you just have to go. Just have to click the different icons here beside the Google Jamboard, because it's already there. So next is we have here this what we call as the pen. So we have the pen already, and you can insert image. So I have to go to the image. You can have it. For example, I'm going to use my own channel art. This is okay. So I can have it here, and I want to emphasize something. Okay, so you can have a lot of way to do in a Google Jamboard, and you want to put it there. Great. So still, in that way, you can still let your students, see your work, and that's how important the Google Jamboard. You can also share it to your students if you want. If those students who miss whatever you have written in the Google Jamboard, and you can also, if this already full, you can choose the add frame here. You can still see it here. Here we have next frame. Okay, that's the next frame, and you can still do the same way as you've done in the first. Can you go back to the first frame? Yes, you can still go back to the first frame here. It's already there. And once you already, if you want to clear the frame, you can still clear the frame. Just click here, the clear frame. How about the background? You can still use the background. Maybe you're having the graph, you can still have the Google Jamboard, especially in mathematics. That's very important. You have a lot of way to do there, and that's how are you going to manage your own Google Jamboard. And the writing, if you want to make the writings here, for example, we can have it here like welcome. It's the blue to blue, welcome. Still, though it takes a lot of time, but you are discussing for the elementary or for the little children, you can still have it so that they will emphasize these lines. Okay, so that's how important it is. Now the other way to access Google Meet is Google Jamboard is using the Google Meet. So in presenting, you can still have it here. Okay, you can have it here like this. Whiteboard, change layout, turn the background blur if you want to let your background blur, but I cannot open my camera because I'm using a other recording tool. So we have it open whiteboard, and you can have it here. Okay, so that's one way of, and you can now access your Google Jamboard. It will just have to appear it there. So you can still the same way and see it the same way too as what you have seen in the Google Jamboard as you search in a Google Google or in a Jamboard at google.com. But here I'm using the in a Google Meet because you are having your class, and that's also important. So you can still add frame, you can still have it here the date. Also, that's the one way how to use it. So, and how to save it, just have to go, just click this Untitled Jump, or because it's auto save, you can just have directly leave this, and it will be saved directly to your Google Drive. Or if you don't want to, because you want to make sure it will be saved, you can also have to go back here and click the Untitled Jump, and you can have and see it here already. Untitled Jump. If you want to rename, you want to put my Chris ICT and TV Jamboard first. That's your first Jamboard. Okay, that's the way. So you can have it here. If you want to add more, you can still have it here. New jump, then the first one. So let's see if you can still see that Google Jamboard in the Google Meet. If you are the teacher, so see you have it here. White Jamboard, you can have it here. Choose from Drive. Let's see if it's already in the Drive. Okay, so we can have it here. These are all my work, and we're having it. You have to search it here. Chris ICT and TV. Can you have it here? So no match found. So maybe we can have it and go it back here. So maybe so that it will be seen, since we are having that. Okay, can we for a while, so we can have it and see that work here in the Google Drive. So we have the Google Drive here, my drive. If we can still see it here, no match found. What happened? So we can still have it in the recent jump. Okay, so we can have for a while, and let's go back first. Choose on the drive. We can have it here. So we have to make sure that it's already here. As one way of so not seen in here. So we have to start it back. Maybe it can't be accessed this time due to a lot of things. Okay, so in that way, you could also have your own Google Jamboard in that way. So a lot of the way to access your own Google Jamboard, and it depends on you on how you're going to show and use your own Google Jamboard and in your way. So maybe you can see it here. Okay, this is now. So the first way that you have to do first is we have it here in the Jamboard. We can have it maybe in a start new Jamboard, and it will be displayed here. And once it's displayed, you can click this way, and you can see the what we call as the Jamboard. So it's seen here, and you can see the Jamboard here. Okay, so I hope that you learned a lot of things about the use of Google Jamboard as your way to present this in your class. So thank you so much for listening. This is Christian Rosabia. Have a good day. Bye-bye.